There seems to be a lot of ignorance about what the stand your ground provision of the Castle Doctrine actually does. The media seems to be telling people that, well, if you get into a fight from a road rage incident, you can just go ahead and shoot somebody and get away with it. That's not true. It only covers you if you're in a place where you are legally having the right to be in, if you're being assaulted and have reason to believe that you're going to suffer serious bodily harm, and if you're not committing any crime whatsoever. A case of mutual combatants, that doesn't count, that doesn't work. It doesn't protect gang members and drug dealers. Unless a bad judge is involved, it can't read very well. If you look at the law, the way its provisions are spelled out is very clear. Its scope is very narrow. People have the right to defend themselves. The reason why we have it is because if you go to a self-defense trial, if you have to shoot somebody, what happens is you get arrested in states without a law like this, and then you have to go through the court system and convince the judge, while having the burden of proof reversed, that you were defending yourself and you had the right to do it. And on top of that, you have to convince a jury that might have a problem with self-defense violence. Because believe it or not, a large number of people do. Look what just happened to this black woman right here in Florida. She fired a warning shot to get a violent husband away from her, and the jury convicted her in minutes because they had a moral problem with self-preservation violence, not because she did anything wrong. That's what happens to people in self-defense cases. It's ridiculous. That's why we needed a stand your ground defense. Why should a rape victim have to spend $6, $7, $8 million on a top legal defense team after she gets arrested, then have to face a jury like that in the end, that turns around and says, well, you know, it was rape, but they didn't deserve to die. That's ridiculous. We shouldn't have that going on. And as far as Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman go, George Zimmerman was never covered. That's why he got arrested. That's why he's at trial now. He pursued, he initiated contact, he overstepped his bounds as a neighborhood watchman. He wasn't even supposed to be armed. So overall, I don't understand how the media is connecting the stand your ground law to George Zimmerman. It never applied. It just doesn't make any sense. I would ask that anybody looking into this matter try reading the law itself. Don't just listen to what the media says about it. Read the law itself. Look at who it protects.